Hey loves, welcome back. This is Kiki's Corner and I am Kiki Sherelle. So today we will be talking about unequally yoked and the time I got stood up. Yes, I actually got stood up twice from two different guys, but we're only gonna talk about this one time, okay? Yes, I know. I got stood up. Me? Yes, I know. Sometimes people ask, can someone who's Christian date someone who is not Christian? I've asked this question before because you know that cute guy that you trying to make a Christian, you trying to make him go to church and he just ain't with it. So you're like, well, I'm gonna just date him anyway. A moment of silence. It ain't gonna work, sis. It ain't gonna work. As bad as you want it to work, it ain't gonna work. It just ain't. Because you're here seeking after God's heart in prayer, reading your Bible, doing those things that he doesn't do. And yeah, okay, he may go to church once or twice, or he may read his Bible, when you ask him, or you send him some scriptures and he'll read them, or you'll send him a sermon and he'll listen to it, but his heart is not there. And so both of y'all are unequally yoked because your heart is in it and he's not. And as much as you want him to be, as much as you try to get him to be, it's just not gonna work. And it also comes down to then he will be pulling you in ways to get you out of reading your Bible, praying, and seeking after God's heart. He'll tell you little things like, you don't have to do that tonight, or God know your heart, or you always praying and you always going to church, or you always doing this. And that should be a sign. Then we have to counter in the fact that he's cute. He might be, everything on your list, tall, handsome, whatever your list may be. He may have all of those qualities, but at the end of the day, if his heart is not aligned with seeking God like yours is, it's not gonna work. And sometimes we say, well, opposites do attract. Okay, but not opposite as in I'm serving the Lord and you not. That ain't no opposite for me. That ain't gonna be no opposite for me. Opposites may be like, oh, he like to watch scary movies and I don't. That's an opposite to me. But as far as in we serving the Lord together, yes, we have to be on the same page with that. Because okay, just think about it. You going to church on Sundays and he at home. But he's the man. He's supposed to lead you. That's what the Bible say. And he has to be the head of the household. You're submitting under him. Under the umbrella. God, him, you. How can he lead you but he on the couch every Sunday? How can he lead you but he don't know how to pray? How can he lead you but he has no motivation to want to lead? So then that puts you in the head, and then that's just out of whack. It's just all out of whack. So no, you cannot date someone unequally yoked. And so it's a little story time. I tried to date someone we were unequally yoked. And I'm like, well, Lord, I'm gonna just pray for him and I'm gonna keep praying for him, and everything gonna be okay. Like, my prayer is gonna seep down into his pores and it's just gonna change him automatically. Like, he's just gonna be changed and it's gonna be a whole change of real. So I'm praying like, Lord, change him, let him see you and me, that he just changed. And now he wasn't going to church, so that was already a red flag. He wasn't going to church. And certain stuff that I asked him about, it was just like a half answer. So that was also another red flag, because I'm like, well, I mean, I love talking about God, and I can't even talk about God with you, and that's a problem. Like, what we gonna talk about? So, you know, boom, already 2 red flags. So I'm like, well, Lord, you know, opposites attract, and I'm just gonna pray for him. So we still, you know, going at it, da 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 da. And so maybe it was like, but mind you, this wasn't even like a relationship for like months. This was it wasn't even a relationship. I ain't gonna call it a relationship, because we didn't really get into the whole, you know, relationship factor. So I'm gonna say a little situationship, you know. So it was about maybe like, I'm gonna say a month. I think it was a month. Anyway, I think it was a month. And so we were slated to go out on a date. And I text him like, okay. Like, we made plans the week prior to the weekend that was coming up that was going to do date. So we made plans or whatever. And so then when the day come, you know, I'm dressed up, cute, and I go to the place where we're gonna have the date, and I'm just sitting there, you know, looking cute, getting compliments. So a man was like, I love your skirt and I love your hair. And I'm like, okay, I'm looking good, okay. So the time comes that it's time for the date, and I'm still sitting there in the lobby, just looking around, waiting. So I text my friend, I'm like, well, how long should I wait? You know, like, we said we was coming, we both were coming here and to have a date, we both made the arrangement, so how long am I supposed to wait? So she was like, wait about 10 minutes, and if he don't come, leave. So I wait 10 minutes, still ain't there. So I'm like, you know what, I'm about to text him. So I text him. I'm like, okay, this is so not cool. You got me waiting here and you're not even here. And so, okay, it took him like 15 minutes to text back. So by then I'm in my car, like, vroom, vroom, I'm gone. And he texts me back like, oh, you didn't say nothing about it, so I didn't know if you really wanted to go. You know what? And then gonna say, well, I had family come over and all this other stuff, so I didn't know you really wanted it. Okay, well, why did we make the plans? That makes no sense. So long story short, that was X'd out. Okay? I didn't never talk to him again, okay? And I'm glad I didn't, because it wasn't gonna go anywhere. And so I dodged a bullet. So like I said, you can't date anyone unequally yoked, because it's just not gonna work. It's not. Because you want somebody who is on your level. You want somebody who you can pray with, who you can read scriptures with, who you can talk about God with, you know. And ultimately, we're dating for marriage. So I'm dating for marriage. So ultimately, that should be the goal. Marriage is the end goal. So if we can't get this relationship thing right, then what do you think we're gonna do in our marriage? So that's why I'm saying you have to pray for your partner. You have to pray and ask God to lead and guide you and reveal those things to you. And also, do not chase, ladies. I do want to say that. Do not chase, because it's he who finds, okay? We don't chase. We can drop a little hints here like, yeah, I'm interested. But after that, it's up to him. This is what I'm saying for me in my life, okay? You don't have to follow that, and you don't have to do that. If you want to be bold and this, that, and that, then you do that. I mean, but if you, the one, as a woman, you're pursuing conversation, you're pursuing him, That's what you're gonna be doing the whole time in the relationship, pursuing him. And it's not like that. You're not supposed to do that, according to the Bible now. With that being said, I hope you took something from this video, and I hope you enjoyed my little story time that I had in there. Hope that this video has blessed you. And please comment down below how you like this video and if you want more content as such, and also what content do you all want to see. I would love to know that as well. So please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop a video. And guys, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.